Yo, what is up, guys? It's Aaron here, back in another video. Today I'll be doing my Week 6 NFL predictions. Before we get started, I will tell you about what Elizabeth and Tripp said today. They said my NFL predictions are boring, and even if they are, they're lying. Okay, so I want to hear it from them too. I hope they watch this video and figure out that these are good, I guess. And they're just haters, I guess. They're not real fans. Okay, and so I'm gonna start off with the game that's happening right now, the Commanders and Bears. And right now it's tied 0-0, but I think that the Bears are gonna win this game. I think it's gonna be a pretty easy victory for them. The Commanders are doing very bad this year. Bears aren't doing too good this year either, but they started off really good, but since then they haven't been doing too good at all. And so I think that the Bears are going to win this game, okay? Next up, we got the Patriots versus the Browns. And last week, the Patriots surprised me a lot. They beat, the number one ranked offense in the NFL with the Lions. And I think that they're going to do it again. They shut them out last week, 29-0. I think they're going to beat the Browns by quite a bit this week. I think that they're gonna go on a roll here soon. Pretty soon I think they might make the playoffs. There's a shot at it, but we'll see. And next up, we got the Jets versus the Packers. I watched the TPS video today, and they had the Jets winning this game, and I think that's pretty dumb. Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers, obviously, because he can't really change who he is. But he's still an elite quarterback. He's still one of the best in the league. And the Jets they're doing pretty good this year, but they are not going to beat the Packers. The Packers are going to get a pretty good victory here. Pretty easy one, I think, and I think they're going to win. Next up, we got the Panthers versus the Rams, and once again, the Panthers are going to lose. You know what? I changed my mind. Panthers are winning this game. Panthers are going to win this game. They're going to win off of they're going to win by 3 points probably. They're going to win this game. I don't care what anyone thinks. Panthers might be the worst team in the NFL, but they're going to win this game. Watch them. Just watch. Just watch. They're going to win. Next up, we got the Cardinals versus the Seahawks. And I'm picking the Seahawks to win this. So far, people made fun of Geno Smith, saying that he's not a good quarterback. People made fun of Drew Lock, for being a backup to Geno Smith, saying, how could you be a backup to Geno Smith? It's Geno Smith. Geno Smith is trash. Y'all are wrong. Geno Smith has proved y'all wrong this year. Geno Smith has played like an elite player this year. He is actually, good. He's, actually really good. The Seahawks could honestly make the playoffs, and I'm not even kidding. I think that they might actually make the playoffs, and I think that they're going to beat the Cardinals. Next up, we got the game of the week right here. It's the Bills versus the Chiefs. Okay, so this is really, really close between who I think is going to win. But if I had to pick a team, I'd pick the Chiefs. The Chiefs just seem like they're... Sure, they only beat the Raiders by 1 point on Monday night, a couple days ago. No, another primetime game, but sure, they only beat them by 1 point, but still, Patrick Mahomes still looked very good. The two best quarterbacks in the league, Patrick Mahomes is better. I think the Chiefs are going to win this one. It's going to be the final score is going to be probably 30. It's going to be in the 30s or 40s for sure, I think. Because you got two of some of the best offenses in the league. It's just going to be going back and forth between who's going to win this game, but I think I'm going to pick the Chiefs. Next up, we got the Falcons versus the 49ers. and I'm picking the 49ers to win this game. Falcons are not a very good team. I think that's pretty obvious. They are pretty bad. They are going to lose this game. The 49ers. Next up, we got the Jaguars versus the Colts. And I'm going to pick the Colts to win this. Early in the year, Jaguars looked like they were it. They looked like they were going to possibly make a run for the playoffs. They looked like they were, them and the Dolphins looked like they were it. They looked like insane. They looked honestly kind of unstoppable for a little bit there, but then not really. Okay, next up we got the Vikings versus the Dolphins. And the Dolphins are about to lose their winning record because the Vikings are going to win this. Vikings, the Vikings are one of the biggest surprise teams this year. I honestly thought that the Packers were for sure going to win NFC North, and I'm right. They're going to win the NFC North, but the Vikings are putting up a much bigger fight than I thought they would. Dolphins seemed like they were maybe the team to beat early on, being the Bills, beating Patriots, was best team in the NFL there. Beat the Ravens. 3 of some of the best teams in the NFL. Obviously, the Patriots are the best one. Obviously. Yeah, but they're not going to win this. They are not going to make the playoffs. Like I said in my playoff predictions, they're not going to make it. And they're about to lose their winning record. Okay, next up, we got the Bengals versus the Saints. And I think that the Bengals are going to win this. Joe Burrow in week 1 did not look very good. And neither of these teams look very good so far. But I think the Bengals are going to win this game. Should be a pretty easy victory for them. It's going to be easy. And Ravens versus the Giants. Okay, here we go. I was going to say this. Ravens are also losing their winning record. The Giants are definitely the biggest surprise of this year. They had no expectations going into this year. They started off going like 2-0 or 3-0, and they are 4-1. This is crazy. I know it is, and they are one of the best teams in the NFC. Surprisingly, they're gonna beat the Ravens. Next up, we got the Buccaneers versus the Steelers. And the Buccaneers are going to win this by probably 30 points. No explanation needed there. Steelers don't even have TJ Watt. Buccaneers have the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. He is the GOAT, but he's not playing like a GOAT anymore. But he's still enough to beat the Steelers by at least 30 points. Like the Bills did last week. They destroyed the Steelers. Same thing is going to happen with the Bucs and the Steelers. Steelers suck right now, and they are going to get destroyed. Easy. They have 1 win, and that was against the Bengals in week 1. Next up, we got another one of the best games of the week. Cowboys and Eagles, and Eagles are winning this. They're going to stay undefeated. These are 2 of some of the best teams in the NFC. And the Eagles are going to definitely win this one. I think it's going to be pretty, not pretty, well, I almost say easy victory for them, but but they're definitely going to win this game because the Eagles are looking better than a lot of teams. So with the Cowboys though, but I think the Eagles are going to pull out the victory. Okay, next up, last game of the season. Not last game of the season. Our last game of the week is the Broncos versus the Chargers. Probably going to be a low-score game, too. It's either going to be a low-score game or just a complete blowout because the Chargers are going to win. I still think that the Broncos are going to make the playoffs. And Chargers haven't really met expectations so far, but but they are going to bounce back. Like I said, in week 3, they got demolished by the Jaguars. It looked like everyone. I don't. No one even said this, but everyone thought that their season was over. But I did not. I knew that they were going to bounce back. They are going to bounce back. They're about to be 4-2, about to make 5-2. They're going to win. They're only going to lose. I think they're only going to lose like maybe 2 more games in the year. I think the Chargers are going to win. Okay, so that is my video. And if you think that my predictions are bad, then just shut up and like the video. If you like them, then like the video. If you thought it was boring, then like the video. And if you want to unsubscribe, then like the video. Okay, I will see you guys next week. And bye.